Tarot is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Full disclaimer in the description box. I'll see you in the video shortly. Enjoy. Hello, my beautiful stars. I hope you're all well on the 30th of June 2026. Thank you very much for those who have joined me in the live. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I put a short little 2 or 3 minute little snippet out for those who haven't seen it, just to give you a little bit of a taste of what the live was all about. So if you haven't gone to the live, please pop around. It was actually quite a bit of fun. I really enjoyed that one. Then please subscribe, like, share, and get us to 3,000. Let this algorithm be beaten, because the algorithm has been throttling me a little bit. But let's break it, and let's get the word out. Then also, please do remember the July newsletter for all members are available on the Buy Me a Coffee. I have shared the link in the post section, as well as for the non-members. I have done a newsletter for you as well, which is also in the Buy Me a Coffee, and you'll see the little QR code popping onto the screen, but it's also in the description box. You just either scan it, or you just then press open link, and it will just take you straight through there. Or the other thing that you can do is you can just go and click on the link in the description box, and it should take you straight through to the Buy Me a Coffee site. Then also, the other thing is the shop is up and running. You'll also see there's a QR code on the screen as well. Otherwise, you can just click directly on the link in the description box as well. There is key rings. There are sweaters with little hoodies. There are mouse pads. There's mugs. The Khatipa Mara is out. The Zorro coasters are out. The Zorro scatter cushions are out. And I tried keeping the colors and the tones quite sort of like neutral and muted, even though I've used some a little bit of blue, some a little bit of green, a little bit of red, but it can go sort of with any sort of like color scheme that you wish. So yeah, do pop around there. There's also a little keyring as well. And what else is there? I can't think now, but oh, there's also organic tea light candles. There's also candles. It comes in a little tin as well, and I think it is sandalwood is the scent of them. And then, before I get into today's reading, I just want to say, Sue Matthews, thank you very much for your email. I have responded to you. I've had a look at that thing that you sent through to me. As I said in my email, I have made some notes, and this is now for everybody watching. I've made some notes on a video that I have watched by another reader. I'm not going to say who the reader is. And I have asked a couple of questions, jotted down a couple of questions. I've had the pendulum out as well this morning, and I have asked the pendulum some questions because I wanted to know if I was on the right track with regard to questions that I was asking. So do keep an eye out. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what I'm going to be reading on, but do keep an eye out. There's a couple of pertinent questions that I would like to ask, and I would like to know from my cards if there's any truth into what the cards had to tell us, that other reader had to tell us. And I just want to see how the energies align, and just I've had one or two other questions that have popped up that I had asked, which is not really related, but it stemmed from something that came out of that reading. But we'll have a look and see. Now, I've been shuffling these for quite a while. I want to get them well and good shuffled. I've cleared the energy around me here this morning. I have cleared all intents and thoughts, and I'm just asking for love and light to come through. And to continue on the month prediction for July for the royal family, I'm going to do one just on King Charles, okay? I just want to see what the month of July is going to be like for King Charles. I've done the royal family as a whole. I have done one on the Wales family, which you guys will see. So now I just want to see what King Charles is month of July is going to look like, because his June hasn't ended very on a very high note here. So let's just have a look and see. These cards will be ready by now, and let's cut these cards and see where these cards lead us. Okay, King Charles, what's your energy like? Oh, the devil, Three of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse, Strength in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse. Sure. These took me very much by surprise, guys. And just so that we know, I don't know if I did say that it's the 30th of June, but it's the 30th of June now. So, sorry, I just had to think here for a second. This devil card here, this is telling me it's the Cancer. It's the Cancer. He's been in consultation, and he's going to be in consultation more so. But it's not just with his doctors. These other consultations happening behind the scenes that we don't know of. We all know that this Cancer is irreversible. He's got it, but I think he's losing his strength. He's losing his grip. And it's almost with this Five of Wands. When the Five of Wands upright is, it's the, everybody is shouting, everybody is screaming, everybody is fighting, but there's also a playfulness in it as well. But it's a young energy, and it's like, let's go for it. I mean, look at this one here. Let's go for it. Let's move forward. Let's look up. Let's keep fighting, let's keep playing. But in reverse here, this Five of Wands is almost telling me that he's stopping treatment is almost what I'm getting. And he knows that his time is waiting. He's not, I don't think he's doing that well. In spite of everything that we're seeing, in spite of him looking good and the whole lot, I think there's a lot behind the scenes that we don't know about. But let's continue reading. Decisions have been made. The Two of Swords. Look out, sitting under the Three of Pentacles there. Oh, Six of Cups upright. Ten of Pentacles upright. I think he's made a final decision about his cancer treatment. That is what I'm getting here. And he's like, you know what, there's no more reason to fight. Let me now start making all the final decisions and stuff, because it's time for me to pass the gauntlet. Because we need to look towards the future of the family. I'm almost stepping back. It's not like, I'm not saying he's going to abdicate. He will never abdicate. So don't even go down the route of abdication or anything else. He will not abdicate. Because when he makes a promise with regards to this. And his mom was the same. But the strength is leaving. His strength is leaving him. Excuse me for this little cough. There's the palace. There's William. William and the look here how it's sitting over here. Look how these three cards here tie in. And look how these three tie in. They are busy preparing. There he is. There's the king, the father. I haven't seen him show up as the emperor. Sorry, I don't want to give you guys wrong information here. I don't want to give you false things. So that's why I'm just taking a moment and I am just really looking at the cards. Because I don't just want to be here for clickbait or for whatever. I always aim to give you guys the right reading. But this devil card here is definitely telling me it's to do with his cancer. But I'm also I don't know why it's just suddenly come to my mind, because we know Catherine is a Capricorn. He's in some agreement with Catherine. Charles and Catherine is in some agreement. And it's about giving up strength. She maybe knows more about his health than everybody else. But the palace, whichever way we look at it, the palace knows about it, and they know that things are not what they should be. And they're working closely with William, and William and his father. I wonder if William is taking on more and more responsibilities, and the king is going to step more into the role as a father than an emperor. But let's pull some underlying cards here. Oh, there's Camilla, Queen of Cups in reverse. Is Camilla not maybe ill? But look, no, I don't. Let's continue reading here. Four of Swords, Death upright, Emperor, Hope, Battle, Agreement. Camilla is not happy about something. Taking rest. This is summer coming up. Could it be that they're both just going to take their time off and just go and relax and try and rejuvenate? But this card here, this death card, is also telling me that they are making preparations. I don't think the king is very, very healthy. He's hiding it very well. Here's the Emperor. Here's the Hope and Healing card. Restoring balance. Oh, they may be going to come back after the spring holidays and they're going to have a rejuvenation. But there's a heavy, heavy burden and there is an agreement. There is an agreement between two people. Kane, I'm going to ask the cards here. I just want to clarify here. But wait, before I go there, I've just spotted something here. And you guys just saw me. I just put the card. You just saw me putting the cards down. Okay. Look here. Look there. I'm going to just spread it out. Look there. How, and I just literally put it down. Death on the king. Then the emperor that fell under the king of swords, William. There is the star card, hope and healing. But it's going to be a burden. But it is going to come together. And then just have a look here. A man and a female. I'm not saying the king is dying or he is dead or anything. But they are already making plans. They've got plans in place. And Camilla is not taking it very well. But I also think Camilla's health is also not the best. But she will outlive the king. Look what's underlying here. Queen of Pentacles. And you guys, I'm sorry, you're off screen here. And all you guys know, I read that as Catherine. Queen of Pentacles. Directly after that. Ace of Swords. Upright. Changing of the guard. Look there. And there's a tower moment coming. Celebrations. New beginnings. Whole new world, beginning of new things. And restoring of balance. Wow, I did not see June going like this for the king. But I'm not, please, in this energy, I'm not saying that there's anything going to happen with the king. I'm not saying that the king is going to pass away. But there is already an agreement in place. Let me just walk this back for you guys so you can see. There is an agreement in place. But there is, it's a heavy burden that is being carried. And I think the agreement is with Catherine as well. We're going to hear something truthful coming out. Why did I put it down like that? Look here. And the restoring of balance. Putting one from the other. Taking knowledge from the one and pouring it into the cup of the other one. There is definitely an agreement, and I think behind the scenes they are making major plans. And I think July cannot come quick enough for the king, because I think the king is tired and the king needs a break. And how June ended was not very, very good for him. You see, it wasn't a victorious month. There was lots of burdens here. And they are now hoping to heal things. And there's the emperor. But he needs his rest. But he needs his rest. He needs rest. He needs time to recharge his batteries. Yeah, he's got no strength. And he needs to be with family. You guys saw me shuffling. And I think we might hear something. I think we might hear something. Again, guys, you saw me shuffling. Oh my lordy, lordy, lord. Yeah, I think the king is needing to recoup and recover. And he needs to surround, because his strength is ailing. And he needs to spend time with family. And we're going to hear it. But then this love is in reverse here and an ending. You can go either one or two ways. The Montecito duo coming to an ending. Or there's a new world. And you guys saw me shuffling. Look again. An agreement. Unhappy family. There is an agreement. There is definitely an agreement with regards to something coming up again. And there's the king, the father. There's an agreement with the father. We know the palace is fully aware of what's going on. Some light is going to shine on it, and we can see that the family is not going to be very, very happy. I'm saying the extended family. Everybody in the extended family. Just clarify for me the Ten of Cups in reverse. Clarify for me the Ten of Cups in reverse. Anything about the Ten of Cups in reverse? Anything about the Ten of Cups in reverse we need to know? Oh, that one wants to come out. Fire being extinguished. Fire being extinguished. Okay. Where that card was there, it didn't want me to know anything, but that one did flip out. It's about passing on of the gauntlet, of the torch, passing of the torch. But I'm not revealing these cards at the bottom because the Empress here has told me to stop digging. We're not supposed to know anymore. And then I'm stopping. Oh, thanks, my friends, for watching. And please like, share, comment, and let me know what you think. And I will try and get into those other questions that I have got. And see where we go. But I think the king just basically needs rest. He needs time to recover and recoup. And him and William are most probably going to be spending quite a bit of time together with Catherine in order to start preparing themselves and getting ready for the... Saw me shuffling. passing on the torch. Because he needs rest. You cannot make this up! It's time for them to heal. And it's time to put the new next wheels in full motion. And I said I was going to stop, but then that happened. Then that happened. And that happened. Good glory. And I'm definitely stopped. There we go. There's an agreement with Catherine. She's the one holding everything together. No more. Stop. Finish. Klaar. Niks meer nie. Stop. Genoeg. Goodbye. I'll speak to you later.